Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing the major uptick in price action that we've seen on Bitcoin over the last couple of days. As you guys know, there's been a rumor floating around the cryptocurrency space that Amazon might be about to start accepting cryptocurrency payments before the year is out, and with that news, it looks like we have seen a massive rally in the Bitcoin price. We're currently sitting at $38,500. I want to break down these technicals and give you a bit of a quick recap if you didn't already know what's going on with this Amazon news. So without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. In this video, we're going to be rehashing some of the things that we talked about this morning on Coffee and Crypto Live, but I want to do it a little bit more quickly for any of you guys who don't have the time. Number one, Amazon has come out with a job posting talking about wanting to hire a blockchain lead. As you can see right here, this description reads, do you want to innovate on behalf of customers within the payments and financial systems of one of the largest e-commerce companies in the world? The Payments Acceptance and Experience team is seeking an experienced product leader to develop Amazon's digital currency and blockchain strategy and product roadmap. So we are fully confident in the fact that Amazon is looking to hire people with blockchain experience. Specifically, the qualifications read as follows: a bachelor's degree, 10 plus years of experience in product or program management, business marketing, business development, or technology, deep understanding of the digital/cryptocurrency ecosystem and related technologies. So clearly, Amazon is very serious about finding someone to take on this charge and start working in the direction of Bitcoin and blockchain. This is the extent of the facts that we have right now. However, we also have a rumor that looks like this. Amazon plans to accept Bitcoin payments later this year, claims Insider. An anonymous source within Amazon has reportedly told London business newspaper City AM that the e-commerce giant is planning to start accepting Bitcoin payments by the end of 2021, possibly setting the stage for broader mainstream acceptance of crypto transactions. This would, hands down, categorically be the biggest adoption story in the history of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Yes, I think it's even bigger than El Salvador if this comes to pass. The reason is, Amazon is a $2 trillion company with a $5 trillion distribution network. They're the largest distribution company on the planet and one of the largest payment services companies on the planet as well. They are also the largest e-commerce company on the planet, and they are probably the second largest internet company in the world behind only Google. Amazon adopting Bitcoin would be groundbreaking and would make the history textbooks that your children and grandchildren will be reading about for decades and centuries to come. This, so far though, is just a rumor. Now, I do think that Amazon is moving in this direction. Amazon has always been in the business of delighting its customers, and I think that bringing Bitcoin and cryptocurrency acceptance to their platform would most certainly delight said customers. What we need to keep in mind, though, is how many people are actually going to be using Bitcoin on Amazon. How many people are actually using Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as a daily driving currency? A lot of people would say not many. Most people would say that the majority of cryptocurrency holders are holding their cryptocurrency for the long run and are simply investors like I am. However, this leads to another interesting bit of speculation that people have thought about, that Amazon might offer discounts if you pay in Bitcoin. Now, why would they do that? Well, if Amazon were to accept Bitcoin payments, then they could use those Bitcoin payments as a way of building up their own Bitcoin reserves without even having to buy Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. As a cryptocurrency business owner, I have a product called the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Nearly 5,000 students have purchased it, and when people buy it, they have the option to purchase it with cryptocurrency. We have personally built up a very large business holding of cryptocurrency from people buying cryptocurrency-based products like CT2A. In doing so, we've managed to build a large portion of our portfolio simply by accepting payments from cryptocurrency. Amazon might be looking to do something on a much larger scale. All of that is, however, just speculation for now. But what's not speculation is this. Bitcoin's price has increased massively. Over the last 6 days, we have rallied from our local low of $30,000 all the way up to where we sit right now of $38,500. That is 30% in 6 days. That is huge and the largest rally we have seen on Bitcoin in quite some time. In fact, this is the first time that we've seen 6 green days in a row ever since March. In doing so, we have set the RSI on a massive rally all the way up to 68. The MACD is bullish and has gone through a bullish cross. The volume has massively increased. And biggest of all, in my opinion, we have seen a bullish cross on Lux Algo. Yes. Lux Algo, if you guys don't know, is the leading indicator that you can use here on TradingView. It has been reviewed by TradingView's own engineers. They've gone into the code, looked at it, figured out how it works, and they absolutely love it. Lux Algo's won all kinds of awards from TradingView themselves, and as we can see right here, the same indicator that called this entire correction is now bullish and calling for another rally. We have not seen a signal of any kind here on Lux Algo for the last 2.5 months. The last 75 days, we haven't seen anything, and we've now seen bullishness. Furthermore, down on the 4-hourly chart, we've seen one of the longest running buy signals that we have seen in a very long time, and the same can be said for the hourly chart. Both of those charts are still bullish. Not only is Lux Algo remarkably bullish, we can also see that Bitcoin has broken bullish out of its descending wedge right here. Breaking bullish out of the descending wedge indicates that we're going to go into a new uptrend. This breakout right here is indicative of a major rally to come. Why? Because whenever you break out of a wedge, the larger the wedge is, the bigger the rally will be following the breakout. This is a major wedge that has been in play for 2 months, and we've now finally seen that bullish breakout. So the question now is this: what happens in the short term and the long term? Well, long term, if Amazon is truly getting involved in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, that is going to have major bullish implications for the price. However, in the short term, I think the same can be said. I talked about for the last several weeks about how I expected a pullback to around $24,000, $25,000, $26,000, somewhere in that range. And I stand by the fact that the technical analysis was calling for that. However, the technical analysis cannot account for rumors like this Amazon rumor coming out and affecting the price. Because of that rumor, we've seen a major correction to the upside in the market, and now we have to start from ground zero, from scratch on our TA. What does the TA say? It says we're moving up, guys. And frankly, I think we're going to see rallies for many different reasons. One of them is also this: people focus on the bad news when the market is correcting, and people focus on the good news when the market is rallying. It gives the market this kind of effect where it's like a snowball, and it continues ramping up and up and up and up. And right now, we're seeing that snowball start to turn around. Instead of everybody fixating on the bearish news, they're going to start fixating on the bullish news, such as Amazon. I think a new rally is forming, and I think we're about to see a major uptrend form here in the next couple of weeks. And there's really only one level stopping us right now, and that's the resistance level right where we are, all the way up to roughly $40,600. This zone right here is huge, and it is the final frontier that Bitcoin needs to break before we can start rallying all the way back into the $50,000 territory. Pay close attention to $39,000 to $40,500. This zone is going to be tested severely over the next couple of days, and whether or not we break out of it is going to indicate whether or not we continue to rally. If we do break bullish above that zone of resistance, it would be a very good time to place a long position. However, I wouldn't do it yet, and the reason is, as you saw earlier on the daily chart, the RSI has reached all the way up to 70. It has started to get overextended. In this case, we're going to want to wait a little bit and make sure that we haven't rallied too quickly and that we're not overextended before we get too excited to go into long positions. Right now, I am in a holding position. If we start to break above $40,500, I think that that would be a good time to enter a long. However, I wouldn't do it just yet. I hope you guys got some great value out of today's video. We should be back in the studio here in the next couple of days. I am very much looking forward to it. And guys, we have some very special announcements coming up in the next couple of days. And by the way, we just signed on a new office. I told you guys about that last week, but we will be moving into that new office at the end of August. So in just under a month, we are going to be seeing a new set built and all kinds of new things launching. We are really excited for it. We got new shows coming out potentially. I can't wait, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your reaction. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button and also consider leaving a comment down below. I love reading the comments, and I will try to respond to as many as I possibly can. Make sure to sign up for Lux Algo. The link is in the description box down below. And if you'd like to learn more about technical analysis, you can join our 5,000 students with the link in the description box down below for the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.